girls and boys. I got coffee ready. Little ones, stop being sweet. Oh my goodness gracious. They all want their turn. Oh my gosh, Jamie, be careful. Stella, make them settle down. Oh, here comes more trouble. I'm going to warn you now, this place is a mess. And with cows, you don't have to do a whole lot. Now, you would never want your horses living in filth like this. So the plan this morning is to come out and get all this old hay mucked out of here. We'll open up all of our gates, get everything cleaned up nice, pick up all the wood and whatnot that we're not using. We've already got the mats for our floor. We're only going to use 4 of our stalls, so we bought 8 mats, which will fit fine. And that will be here on the back end, these last 4 stalls over here. So all of the stalls in the barn have been cleaned out. Okay, semi-cleaned out. Girls, stop it. Got the tractors in here and kind of raked and pulled a lot of stuff out. We're gonna walk out this morning and have a look at the barn, which are now going to have to be referred to as kind of our horse stalls. I think you'll be happy. Well, we got our rubber mats set into place. Got all of our pine shavings down. And so everything is pretty much ready. You can see we got a neat little setup over here we're gonna try out for a while. And we'll have food and water. Now, as of right now, we don't have any water running out to our barn. We also don't have any electricity out this far. We're gonna look into that. Look at here. A place to eat, a place to drink. And so we'll just take the water, and what I think that I'll do is it's going to be a little while before I can do this, but what we're gonna do is have to tie into our water. I believe the closest water line might be right over there at our water troughs there outside of the well house. And then a straight shot is gonna come right through our pond, so we can't do that. We'll have to go all the way around once you come around this side over here and then to the barn. Now, to get power over here, I don't know this for a fact, but we do have a power pole right here. I don't know if the power company can come off of that and put a plug or put an outlet or a way for us to tie into that and bring power out to here. And then I asked myself this question: do we really need power over here? What do we need in the barn with the horses that requires power? I understand you want to wash them, you want to do a bath and all that, but can't we take our horses closer to the water to do that? I know. I just think that for mere convenience, having water and electricity out here would be great. But here's our rubber mats that are all covered up by our pine shavings. And we can keep this cleaned out nice. Come on, sweetie. We're not going to let our horses just come in until we call them in. When they do come in, we think that we'll have them walk in this gate over here and come down to their stalls, because Jamie wants to eventually close off the ends. And so, even though we don't really need to do that now because we're getting close to the summer, or the spring and summer. Anyway, everything's cleaned up real nice, and our horses can come in whenever they want to. Now, these two stalls here are always open. We don't have gates on these two on this side. We left this gate over here open. They could walk through if they wanted to. And then, of course, don't forget, we also have a loafing shed over here. That's that large double, the Dixieland loafing shed. This is the Dixieland loafing shed. This is the one that Dixie loved to hang out in so much. And so for the folks who've been a little bit upset because we brought the horses over with no proper shelter, well, this is the shelter. We have this, which is available. And now you had a chance to look at our barn / stalls. So really all we're waiting on now is power and water. What have we got here? All 3.5 horses. We have 3.5 horses inside the loafing shed. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're down to 2. Everything's fine now. We got 2 looking out and 2 looking in. Well, that's kind of cute. Stormy's looking over the railing like she works at a vendor, like she's a street vendor. Uh-oh. Coming my way. Nope, she's gonna go to the barn. She's like, you know what? I'm not gonna share a space with you, Voodoo. You're a smelly boy. I'm gonna go to the barn where I can have some peace and quiet away from you, Bucky's, and Rita. I want some time alone. Oh no, where's she going? Sweetie, you want time alone? You want some time alone, baby? She goes, yeah, I just want some time alone. We got Uriel here today, who's putting our water line, running our water line from the spot we talked about. And we're going to run that water line all the way down this trench, all the way around the pond, and we will get us a water hose right there in the front of the barn. So we're excited about that. Well, we got our water line all run, and now I'm going to take this larger water trough out and set it there alongside the barn and fill it up. And then we'll have a water hose over there also. Don't worry, I'm going to clean it. Guys, I'm going to clean it. But this is going to be a nice large water trough. We'll still have a smaller one over here. And I'll take that real big one over to the J&L Ranch property. Thank you. Got my gate opener there. You want to come fill up a water trough? No? She has no interest in filling up a water trough. That's fine, I'll do it myself. I'm not going to drive over the new water line. I'm going to give it a little bit of time to settle. I'll go around it. Uriel did all of that in about an hour. It didn't take him long at all. He's so good on his tractor. And his knees still work. So he's able to lean over and bend over and do things that would have taken me several hours. It just seems so effortlessly for him. We've all run waterline. Waterline is actually very easy to run. You got a tractor to do all your trenching. You also use your tractor to cover up your trenching. But having to get on your hands and knees and connect all those couplings to that water line and connect it, oh no, not my kind of thing. All right. Now, I don't know the best placement for the water. If it could stay in the shade, y'all, it'll stay cleaner a lot longer. But if you put it inside your barn and you empty it out, it's going to get your barn floor all wet. So it needs to be kind of outdoorsy, but in a place that's not going to create a bottleneck with the horses. You don't want them to ever be in a bottleneck situation. You know what I may do is just set it right here. I think I have space right here between the water hose and where the gate opens. I'll put the water trough right there. It'll have plenty of afternoon shade because the sun sets in the west. And I would say by probably 3 or 4 o'clock, it'll start getting shade. And that'll be great. Won't be too hot for the horses. All right, we're going to do that. All right, so now all we're lacking is electricity, and that is going to be a while. There's no way we're going to get power out here anytime soon. I don't think that we need it right now. The horses are not prone to sleeping under a light the way some animals are. You know, the goats, the big birds, they like to be under a light at night. The cows and horses don't. Now, we do have lights out across our pasture. Let's not forget we have a light right here. We have a light over there by the other water tank. So there's lights up on the hill, and the entire hill is lit up. Out here, we have a solar light that comes on. It's motion activated right here over the front of the barn. So they can actually come here if they want to. But we're getting their water trough filled up. Guys, I think that the horses are going to be good. I think we got a really nice setup over here for them. You already saw the stalls earlier. And now, whenever we're ready to bring them in, we have their water, we have their food buckets. The stalls are all cleaned. And then we're probably going to keep this very front stall for our tools, just for now. All the things that we're going to need to keep everything clean. And isn't this funny? This is the one stall I've not cleaned out yet. Yeah, this is the stall we're going to use to keep all of this stuff clean. Yet it's the one stall I've not cleaned out. Okay, it's been a busy day, y'all. It's been a busy day. No.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.